Hey guys, it's Suzy Lolley, and guess where I'm recording from? It's one of my two restaurants of choice while my son is at the horse farm. So anyway, tonight's kind of an unusual video, but it's actually going to start a series for me. If you've been following me since the epic last summer when a lot of you started following me, then you know I love a good series. We did Canvas for Littles, and then I did like a starting with Canvas. So now we're going to do something called the strategy sessions. And tonight's session is I'm going to talk to you about the Canvas Certified Educator course. I'm not an affiliate. There's no such thing. But just I'm in it. I'm a paying customer. Kind of give you some information about that. And then also I've been developing some pedagogical strategies that I shouldn't say developing. I've been taking things that I used to do that were good and bringing them into the Canvas world. So I'm going to talk about one of those tonight, and then this will be a little series. We'll see. It's going to go 5 or 6 weeks. But tonight we're going to talk about bingo notes. Intrigued? I hope so. I invented them. Stay tuned. So at the risk of getting myself in trouble, I'm not going to share any copyrighted information, obviously, from inside the course, but just to show you, I'm in course 3 actually right now, so I'm still in progress. You take 4 core courses and then 2 electives to become Canvas certified. Now, it is not cheap to me. It's like $170 or $180 a course, but I have someone paying for it for me. So if that's the same with you, if you can get your school to pay for it, I do feel like it's worth it. Let me tell you what you get in it and what you don't get in it. I'll just hop into one of the courses just to show you the same structure as in every one. So every course is 4 weeks, okay? So you have weeks 1 through 4, and I won't show you all that, but what I want to show you is that every course is structured the same way. They use the Panda Method because you know that Panda is their little mascot. So anyway, I like how they use Panda, and that just means you're going to do some kind of an overview, and then you're going to do an activator. They give really good resources that are not just about the tool. They're very pedagogically sound. I'm having a lot of fun, like I said, going back to my teaching roots and exploring a lot of strategies that I had forgotten about and reactivating some that maybe aren't even in the course. And then you create something in Canvas, and then you always, for the articulate step of Panda, you always go in and showcase what you did and interact with other people's work as well. So I'm really enjoying it. Like I said, I'm in course 3 out of 6. It is a lot of work. And what you don't get out of it is you don't get, how to use Canvas. If you're just like a basic user, you don't want to become a Canvas Certified Educator. This is more next level. If you're somebody who wants to take your knowledge higher, you want to become a trainer at your school, or you want to help teachers, I really do think it's good to show how the strategies integrate. And even for somebody like me who is very comfortable with Canvas, I've learned a lot as far as how I can use different tools in Canvas to accomplish a pedagogical purpose. So that was my motivation. I've also been reading some old-timey, early 2000s is kind of old-timey at this point. I've been reading some older books on strategies that I'm like, you know what, I remember that strategy and I liked it. So tonight's video is it's not an advertisement for Canvas Certified Educator. Like I said, I'm a paying customer and I'm in it, but just to show you where my motivation came from. And we're going to dive into a strategy I created, so stay tuned. Okay, so let's look at the bingo notes strategy in action. Then I'll talk about how that could integrate into Canvas, because I was using it way before we had Canvas, and I invented this. I'm proud of myself. So anyway, bingo notes are a way of helping students pick out important information, not just all the information. So the strategy fits the bingo template. So I'm just in a blank Google Doc. I'm really usually a Microsoft person, but you can use either one. You or your students can create this template, but if you're going to use it with Canvas, you can create the template and then send it out through a cloud assignment, either Google or Office 365. So let me show you how you can just create a quick template. I'm in a blank slides presentation. I'm going to right click on the slide and I'm going to say apply layout, and I'm going to go just blank. I'm going to go up to the insert menu and I'm going to insert a table. Now we're playing bingo. So we're going to do a 5 by 6 actually, because I want to have a row to type bingo in. Okay. So then I'm going to go ahead and drag this table out. You're going to see I'm a Google novice for sure. I do not use it as much as I use Microsoft. But let's see how much of it can work just like PowerPoint. So I'm just going to drag at the corner here. And again, you can make this or just have your kids make it. You can send it out as a template or just have them create it on the fly. bingo. And you could center that or make it cuter, but you know me, that's not what I'm going to spend my time doing here. And then just make a free space if you want to in the middle. So basically, as they take notes on whatever your choice of topic is, they have to take 24 facts, and they need to be important facts. So obviously you need to give them something that's robust enough to take those facts. Now I took this a step further in Canvas, in that I had them, let me just show you a little module I made. This is my information, so I don't mind showing you this out of my Certified Educator course, okay? My students, the last year I taught Great Gatsby. I taught 9th and 11th graders. I'm sure you've heard me talk about that, unless it's your first time here, and if so, welcome. And when I did that, we did some intro activities. Like I wanted them, because of Common Core, I wanted them to have some exposure to nonfiction. So before we read The Great Gatsby, we did some research on the wealthiest people in America, and I integrated that into Canvas. And then what I decided as I was canvassizing this is that not only would I do bingo notes, but I would have the kids do collaborative notes first. So I want to give a shout out to Laura Randazzo. If you are an English teacher, you need to stop this video. Well, maybe after this video, go find her on YouTube or on Teachers Pay Teachers. She's an English teacher who is amazing, Laura Randazzo. And anyway, I bought her Great Gatsby unit, and she had a couple of prezzies on there that I really enjoyed. And so I had the kids, before they did anything, go into collaborations here. Now this is just a demo. I don't have students, so I'm just pretending. But they were going to go into collaborations, and collaborations are a place where you can make a shared template that you already have access to, and every kid is writing on the same template. We talked about that in another video that I did. And so each person in the group has to pick a color, and they're going to write to 10 to 12 important facts throughout these two prezzies. It could be, again, videos. It could be whatever you're watching. And then you want to make sure that they're important. And then I told the kids, hey, we're going to play a game with prizes using them, okay? So, and I told them to, in my country way, raise a ruckus if their friend was writing down unimportant stuff. So you could write down something, you need to color code. That ensures that all the kids are working together. They're not all getting the same facts. They're kind of evaluating each other's facts as they go, and that they have something to use for the next part of this activity. So I actually had them collaborate first. That's nothing to do with bingo notes, but I think it's a fun way to get them working socially. And then this is where I had them take the many facts that they found about the Great Gatsby and then do the bingo card. And then the part of bingo is after they write their notes on their bingo card and they do those on a personal template, we're going to play bingo with them. So I would actually call out a fact that I thought was important. Of course, I'm doing my own facts on the videos as well. Hopefully I've watched them, or, watched the prezzies or whatever. I should know what the important points are, things that I'm going to test on. If I'm, doing backward design, what do I know is going to be important? And those are the ones I mix up and call. So you could also animate this. Maybe I'll make a video later. If you want that, let me know. Maybe I could make a video of how you can animate all your facts. And so it's like a random generator using PowerPoint. Would you guys enjoy that? Let me know. It's basically a GIF you create, and when you push stop, the fact picks itself. And then they would mark that off if they had it on their bingo card. So it's a fun way for kids to actually care when they're taking notes, is the point of this, okay? So again, you can integrate it in Canvas through using, you can do collaborative note-taking on the collaborations feature, but then you can also make it individualized after that, help them narrow even more important facts by using this individual bingo card. This has nothing to do with Canvas, but you can certainly link it from anywhere. But I just wanted to leave you with a site as well. If you wanted another way to generate bingo cards, not Canvas related, bingobaker.com is a lot of fun for personal things. And I want to give a shout out to my friends Brittany and Nisa for showing me this site. All the directions are down here, so if you want to make sure every kid gets a different card, you come down here and read them. I'm not going to give a tour of Bingo Baker tonight. I mean, if you want that, just let me know. But this is just another way you could create bingo cards. So if you've been looking for a way to engage your students in note-taking and then also combine good strategies with Canvas, I hope this video helped you to do that. Hey guys, I put my heart into these videos, so I hope you loved it. I hope you've loved all of them, but if you haven't, then make sure you go back and watch the previous videos. I'm making playlists for you all the time. So if you're somebody who wants time savers, there's a playlist for that. If you want to gamify, playlist for that. And all of my themes of my blog. So did you like it? Go ahead and click the thumb below. If you really liked it, I'd love if you shared it on your favorite social media channel. I'm at Suzy Lolley on Twitter. And then finally, my very favorite is if you subscribe. Subscribe to YouTube and subscribe on the blog. Take care.